What you are looking at right now is the corner of a project attempting to visually showcase how large the number 15,000 is. Now, if you've seen it either on TV or on the internet, 15,000 is the number of trans people currently serving in the military. Before I scroll through this, I would like to say what my decisions were about this project. I decided to create this in Minecraft because it was an easy way to physically place 15,000 of something. The blocks each represent one person currently serving in the military who is trans. The blocks on the outside have faces as a way to humanize this project and remind you that every single one of these blocks represents a person, and the plaques in the first 5 rows are a few signatures on a petition to keep trans people in the military. I could have put multiple names on each of the plaques because there were over 200,000 signatures on the petition that I used, but I didn't want my computer to lag out, and I wanted to get this video out in a timely manner while people are still talking about this issue. While I will go through this project, I will be talking about the significance of it, so I'll begin scrolling through it now. Now, the reason that I decided to make this project was because with numbers like in the millions and billions being thrown around every day, it can be easy to forget that the number 15,000, especially in reference to people, is a very large number, and it can be difficult to quantify the worth of this many people, and I think it helps to see it visually just how large the transgender contribution to our military really is. Like I said, every single block represents one service member currently serving in the military. Now, I don't know if the number is precisely 15,000, but that's the estimate that's been put out everywhere. And I would like to point out as we go through this that if this many trans people are a burden or a disruption to the military, it's rather strange that we haven't heard about it yet, because I feel like we would have. Now, a lot of other people besides me have debunked the claim already that trans people's healthcare would be too great of a financial burden to the military. So I'm not going to be another person to talk about that in this. I'll just say that even if the cost of transgender healthcare was more than 0.001% of the military's budget, the contributions of these service members and of veterans who have served and veterans who have died for this country who are trans far outweighs their healthcare costs. To say that this many service members are a disruption and a burden to the military is to say that their contributions don't matter and that we can just disregard this many service members who are willing to put their lives forward for a country whose values they believe in, even as this country frequently tries to deny them equal rights, and even people who say they're going to protect the trans community tear them down. Now, I don't know if this video is ever going to reach the president, and even if it does, I don't know if it's going to make a difference. But, Mr. Trump, if you're watching this right now, I hope that this is at least making you think about this issue critically. If it's not, I hope it at least showcases to you just how large the number 15,000 is, because I know you're used to numbers like multiple billions. To everyone else, I hope that even after we stop talking about this issue, the sheer scale of this project stays in your mind, because if we stop talking about this issue, the lives of currently serving trans people in the military will be altered. The lives of veterans who are living and who have died serving this country will have been dishonored, and I think that does a disservice to all of these people who have put forth their lives to protect this country. So I hope if you have thought critically about this issue that you have a good day, and I hope that if you haven't, you will do so. Thank you for watching.